Good evening, everybody. Chris said I should have a go at talking into the camera and actually experiencing what it's like. So I've been rabbiting on to myself for a while right now about some of the most important issues that I feel are prevalent right now to us as humans on planet Earth. We're faced with a very, well, let's put it this way, threatening future as far as I'm concerned. There is a massive amount of disturbance all over the planet. There are incredible forces at work that are undermining human integrity and human independence and human freedom of thought. There are a very large amount of forces that are determined to suppress everything of beauty, everything of reality that is real and worthwhile, and supplement it with a corporate-driven, homogenistic, well, that's a good one, homogeneous product that is bought by everyone, and everyone is under control of this huge debt-ridden society with total police surveillance, 1984 plus. You know, the thought police are out there already. The thought police will not let you express yourself as you really want to. The thought police will completely dominate your mindset if you are not totally aware of the games under which you are being sublimated. I'm not an expert in any of that. All I know is that I see the signs, and the signs are not good, you know. I see the signs in the breakdown of the genetic structure of things due to radiation all over the planet. I see the breakdown of human immune systems through food that is denatured and poisoned at source by massive pharmaceutically driven agribusiness that is producing homogenized poison crops predicated on genetic structural experimental stuff called GMO that is permeating the entire ecosystem and destroying genetics at that level. Genetics are being further eroded through pharmaceutical drugs that are being presented as a panacea to every thing the radiological, pharmaceutical, scientific tyrannical system is imposing upon the human biosystem itself, you know. So if you're eating poisoned food, you're breathing poisoned air, you're drinking poisoned water, you're looking at poisonous propaganda on your poisonous YouTube, and you're being surveyed every minute through your use of social media and eye technologies that are easily available to everyone. You are tracked and traced and listened to. You are categorized and watched all day long, every day. Your choices are given to you. You are not free as you think you are. They like to make you think you're still free, but you're actually a slave. You're a slave to the corporations. You're a slave to corrupt governments. You're a slave to criminal cartel that is running this entire planet, based around a Zionist philosophy of world domination and total control, as being the chosen people of God, and a number of other organizations working alongside them. from all over the world. So everything you see outside yourself is an orchestrated event. Everything you see outside yourself is a programmed event in order to multiply earnings through dramatic increase in warfare, creating massive stock market bubbles and bursting, buying up all the gold and silver on the planet and then crashing fiat currency. Whatever it is, I don't feel too good about it. So what I'm doing is I'm just going to write, sing, speak, say a series of programs of a few minutes which look at ways of holding your spirit in such high order that very few of these multifarious destructive energies can actually come inside you and actually alter the structures that keep you going, your life forces, your genetic structures. You can actually eliminate irradiation. You can actually stop cancer in its tracks. You can actually do anything if you know the technologies and the techniques, and they are available. Personally, I'm into the power of herbs, personally. Because if you eat enough of them, you get protected throughout your system. So your system starts to work correctly, and you feel the benefit in your mind because you don't have any conflicting emotional programs going on inside your brain. Your brain is then free to extrapolate its most creative ideas. And those ideas can be very easily brought into existence because those ideas are emanating from a very pragmatic, spiritual place, so that physics and spirituality come together, and out of that comes a very creative, life-enhancing new form of technology. I call it soft technology. Technology that doesn't require amazing amounts of input. Actually saves you energy and time and money. And that brings about a profound increase in your spiritual well-being, right? Number one technology, as far as I'm concerned, that's just me, 20 years ago, when, 1997, when was that? It's not 20 years ago, sorry. It's 14, 15 years ago in Ireland. I had a kind of epiphany. And this friend of mine, she became my lover and partner. She was barefoot, and she said, if you become barefoot, you will increase the power of your immune system to overcome everything. You will never get ill. You will never get sick. You will never get a cold. You will never get anything. And I said, okay, let's give it a try. And she shepherded me through it all, walking on difficult pathways and going out in the cold and the mud and walking through the woods and going slash through bogs and walking through rivers. And I realized that these things are actually your feet. You know, they are waterproof and they're extremely tough and they dry out really easily, and they are really like walking on the bare earth, you know. My feet really liked it, right? And immediately I felt this kind of rush of energy and healing and power, you know. I realized that is what is doing most people in. They're disconnecting with the earth energy through plastic-soled shoes, which are like insulating systems, and they're disconnecting themselves from the planetary body at a physical level. It's a skin-to-skin contact if you don't wear shoes. If you wear shoes, it's like having prophylactic, if you like. Well, there's sensitivity, but there's some barrier there. I don't think there is a lot, actually, to be honest. If you're wearing shoes, I don't think you're very sensitive to the earth's energies. It's a very healing process, and I would say that was the number one soft technology. It costs nothing. It saves you money on shoes and socks and washing socks and getting freaked out because there's only one sock and all the rest of it. And all the time you take to tie up your shoes at the door or untie your shoes at the door, take them off, look for them, make sure nobody's nicked them, the laces busting and flip-flop.